Welcome to our new podcast, the Twinflame Journey podcast by Flo and Rodri. My name is Flo, I am your host.
And Rodrigo.
We really want to connect to other twin flame couples, and we thought that maybe recording this podcast will connect us to others like us. Maybe you identify with our journey, maybe you don't.
Yeah, no, this is a space to be, about this free speech.
Absolutely. Yeah. Welcome to our house. Welcome to our home. Welcome to our heart. Fully open for you today. So, in our first episode, Rodri and I, we will both talk a little bit about how we connect with our family members. Because I heard in videos, in YouTube videos, I heard that so many twin flame souls, they experience a lot of challenges with their closest family members. So we thought, we should share our own experience. So I will begin asking a question to Rodri, my partner. Rodri, what's your relationship with your mom and your dad right now?
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, to start, with my father, our relationship is complicated. First of all, I never seen him as a role model for me. I mean, I respect him as a adult, but I never seen him as a role model for me. I never follow his steps. I mean, when I was a little child, probably I want to be close to him. He was a really tough guy in that way. He never paid me a lot of attention, probably. The thing is, I always want to be close to him, live with love from him, but that never happened. So, when I started growing up, let's say when I was a teenager, 15, 16, 17 years old, something like that, I lost him. I lost him. Sorry. Never came back. Never came back. No. With my mother, it's totally different. She was big support for me, and she was really strict with me. Probably all my attaches to, I don't know, money, how to be functionally, this functional tool for the society, how to manage my energy with other people, how to be polite with other people. Probably that comes from my mother, that attitude from me. So, that's pretty much that.
How your relationship changed since you started your relationship with me? Let's focus first on your mother. How that changed the way you connected to her before and after we started the journey together.
No, I reckon my mother, she was really scared about our relationship. Just to say, our relationship is not that simple as, start a relationship and that's it. No, our relationship was be separated for 2 years and then to be together again I came to Australia. So Australia is probably 15,000 kilometers from Argentina. So yeah, I moved long distance to come to Australia. So our relationship is not just being love and be a nice couple and this. No, it's be away from our family. But well, those decisions were our decision. We decided to do it that way. So well, it is what it is. I think is yeah. My mother, I reckon she was a bit scared about me coming to Australia, and I don't know, her poor little child coming to Australia by his own, but uh, she was really nice when she came here to Australia to visit us. She was really happy. In fact, she was really proud of me. She was treating me as a grown adult.
But Rodri, so your relationship with your mom is the same? Has been always the same? Or you have noticed a shift, a change?
No, it changed. It changed a lot.
But only because you lived in Australia, or you feel like there are other things that change?
No, because now I have another responsibilities like having a stable job, have a partner, have different things to think about in my daily life. It's that because probably.
Do you believe that you have more empathy with her since you are living with me, that I am a woman and you share your life with me? Do you feel more empathetic to her?
Yeah, pretty much that. Yeah, it was different. Was different, but yeah, still good. Still good.
What about your father? I mean, how was your relationship with your dad before this relationship, and how things changed now?
Well, yeah. Everything has changed.
In what aspect?
Yeah, let's say, before being in the relationship with you, yeah, I felt a little bit angry with him. I felt all that anger about him. But this guy, this is all, he couldn't do that. He couldn't do that. About him. But now the celebration, they all already move out.
Move on.
Move on about play.
I am asking these things to Rodri for you to listen, because you know that the relationship with our mother doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Our relationship with our mother has a lot to do with our relationship with our feminine energy. And the relationship with our father, again, doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man, but it has a lot to do with our relationship with a masculine energy within. So if you heard Rodri, like, he'd been through a massive shift, not only based on how he saw his father and mother before our relationship, but also the way he perceived his own masculinity and his own feminine energy. And I just, just wanted to share this for you to think about it and reflect on it. I think that helps a lot to address what else is there for us to continue working for, manifesting the best life that we can manifest, that we are capable to.
Yeah. Also, it's important. Just my experience, but don't try to blame them. They are just adults as in their days, trying to do in the best way possible, and I don't know, being fathers, being parents in this best way possible, and they did they did their best for them. Just that. Don't be angry about them. They are right. They were not that bad. That's for sure. And yeah.
Well, my mom was really bad.
Well, no. I mean, I'm just speaking about my experience.
Yeah. I thought you were telling people to don't be angry, to their own parents and don't blame them.
Yeah, no.
That's what you said to yourself.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon that they're very bad parents, and some of them just.
Who? My parents or yours?
No, just all around the world. I don't know. I don't know how you. How do you feel about your parents?
Well, yeah, I was saying that my mom was actually pretty awful because she was very aggressive towards myself, and she was bipolar. I say she was because lately I didn't witness any bipolar episode on her. Like, she's doing much better, and this is very interesting because she changed since I'm with Yuri. My relationship, yeah.
Sorry. So, in your case, you didn't change. She changed. In my case, the opposite.
True.
I changed it to understand my parents, but they didn't change a lot. I mean, they did change, but I did the hard work. In my opinion.
Yeah.
And in your case was totally different.
I think so. Yeah, my mom changed a lot. I guess that, of course, I changed as well, but maybe I changed energetically. Like, I haven't done anything different. I like Rodri, that he actually changed everything, right? He made so many changes, like actual changes. I haven't. I'm the same, but possibly my frequency changed. Definitely my relationship with myself changed, I guess. Yeah, my mom was pretty awful before. She used to blame me all the time for everything. Still, like in the past, she will be very physically aggressive. She hit me. She will like punch me or kick me on the floor, like bad, like really horrendous. But then that was before I left my home. I mean, the home, the home that I live in my youth, my childhood home. After that, she didn't hurt me again. Like, let's say she did it until I turned 19. But after that, she used to be very aggressive, Beverly, in many ways, not just being aggressive, like saying bad words, but also she will always talk about things that hurt me or make me feel diminished or make me feel not good enough or even she will create stories about me that were not real. She will be like, oh, you have this mental problem, or you did this to your ex-partner, or you did this to this person. Like, she will always create stories to make me feel horrible, which was very aggressive, out of the blue. Like, it was a good day and she will come up with that things. And she stopped it. She stopped it from one day to other. I think we have a last argument before. So I think a few months after Rodri moved with me, because we have a long distance relationship for 2 years, and then he moved with me. So I experienced a change during that 2 years, because I got very depressed when we were living in different countries. But so I guess because I was depressed, I feel like my mom couldn't really be aggressive anymore, because, like, there's nothing to... I was broken, so the only chance for my mom was to listen to me crying, or, like, because it's not just long distance for the relationship, but also there was a lockdown, like, there were not many other things happening, that not as scary, but, well, maybe scary, yeah, like, yeah, but anyways, so after this, I experienced a shift. But then the biggest shift happened after Rodri moved with me, and my cat. So when I moved to Australia for first time back in 2011, I had to leave my cat with her. So I gave her my cat, and the cat lived with her for about, like, I don't know, 12 years, 11.
13? No.
From 2011 to 2022 to 2022.
Yeah.
11 years. Well, one day my cat passed away, and we had a horrible argument, because I felt like she lied to me. She told me he's very sick. And then she's like, oh, he died, and she's like, oh yeah, he was sick for like a month. And I was like, why you didn't tell me? Like, I wanted to send healing to my cat. And she was aggressive again, saying, oh, well, you left the cat. I gave him food, shelter, like, she was kind of saying, oh, I was in charge of the cat, so the cat is no longer yours, some sort of, that was a message, and that broke my heart, because I wanted to be with my cat. That's just, I couldn't bring it to Australia. It's so hard to bring a cat here. There's a lot of rules, and my cat was a stray cat, like no documents, no ID, nothing. So I couldn't put it in the plane. So long story short, my cat passed away. I cried for like 3 days. Like, honestly, I got so depressed once again. And I said to her so many bad things. Like, I said to her everything, no filter. And I'm not sure what happened after that, to be really honest with you. I don't remember. But from one day, things changed. I don't know what happened. Maybe she changed when your mom came here, you reckon? And maybe that, I don't know, like, it was pretty magical, because I haven't done anything. When you totally give up, like, I surrendered. I was like, well, that's it, I'm not going to expect anything else from her. And then she changed. Yeah.
Yeah, I reckon it was that time. Yeah. I remember that moment though. And I was like, oh, all right, she will never talk again about the mother or weaker mother. Yeah, it's a it's done. It's done for good.
I thought that's what I thought. I never thought about, like, stop talking to her or anything, but I thought, oh, well, that's it, that's it, because this is the last drop to fill completely the glass. Because I felt like that's it, like, this is horrible for me to lose my cat. And she's not even empathetic with me to, she felt like I had to kind of give her condolence for the cat, and she wasn't. I felt like, why she's not feeling for me, It's like, I'm in the other side of the world. I couldn't do anything for the cat. I'm desperate. And I think I'm sharing this with you, I guess that the feeling was surrender, but not surrender just personally with my mom, more like surrender in life and stop expecting things from everyone, to be honest, because since then I thought, oh well, like what Rodri said before, every person will give you and what they can give you, and this is what my mom can give me. I will stop waiting for anything else, but not just from my mom, from everyone. I will just accept whatever thing they have and be grateful for that. I'm not gonna continue expecting people to change or feel bad because they're not changing, or worst, feeling that I need to do something else, something more for me to win, to gain their love, to conquer their hearts. I would stop making efforts to be likable, to be loved. Instead, I will love myself and like myself and be happy with that without expecting anything else from outside.
Yes, expect nothing and be ready for everything. Yeah, it's pretty much that, right?
And she changed.
Yeah.
And then, like, because I wasn't expecting anything, I was like, oh, cool, that's interesting. Like, she's nicer now.
Yeah. I try to take distance for a while, see what's going on. And
with my mom?
Yeah. Yeah, right?
Yeah, she loves him now. She loves you, loves Rodri. Yeah, I guess like coming back to the thing, the mom represents the feminine entity, or they reflect all our issues with our own feminine aspects, and that is mirroring the issues with our own masculine aspect. I learn a lot. I think I've been expecting too much from my feminine side. I was like a bad boss all the time, trying to expecting more and more from myself, And I guess when I surrender to everything, I just accepted myself as I am. I think from that moment I just decided to accept myself as I am and take what comes naturally from me and be happy with that. Continue working on flourishing more, but doing it naturally, not pushing myself, not stop being that hard on myself to all the time try to be better and better based on a paradigm that is not even mine.
Yeah. I mean, it's really good. You could reconnect that is a bound. Set some boundaries. It's always right. How's about your dad?
I'm still working on that relationship, to be honest with everyone. And it's interesting because I told you with my mom, things change in a good way. With my dad, things change in a bad way. My dad changed. I mean, I always had an amazing relationship with my dad, but I guess since Rodri lives with me, my dad turned a little bit weird. And it's something that I just felt myself, like I couldn't really identify what it is. It's just the vibe, I was like, what's going on? What's happening here? and I'm still working on it. But I guess my relationship with my dad is not turning worse than before. It's not becoming more negative or anything else. It's more like now that Rodri is in my life, I feel like I am seeing things that before I couldn't. Not bad things as such, but more like identifying things that were not very healthy, or not from my dad. Like, I'm not saying that my dad is not healthy, but maybe things that hurt me in the past from my dad, that in the past I denied, I didn't want to see. I just wanted to all the time accept my dad as it is, but kind of like I created an idea in my mind that he's the best of the best, and hiding the aspects that actually hurt me, just because I didn't want to create any conflict, And since Rodri lives with me, there are things that came to surface very rapidly, and I couldn't really, handle. So I'm there still working on that relationship, and again, like Rodri said before, not really trying to change my father, but maybe working on how I treat him, and maybe something I did actually before I met Rodri, or on that process, I wanted to be more real with my dad and be more honest, and tell him when, I tell him, hey, you know what, like, maybe I need you to be more present, or maybe I need you to ask me more things about how I am doing in my life, and I think that's why he changed as well, because before I used to be like, oh, I love you, you're the best of the best. Oh, I love you, you're the best of the best. And then from one day to another, I was like, I love you, you're the best of the best, but can you call me more often? Or, you know what, I need advice on this or that. Or, hey, you know what, I am going through something difficult. Do you have any advice on it? Like trying to get him more involved in my life. And then I noticed his reaction. I was like, whoa. Like, I'm not comfortable in this anymore, And I'm still navigating that, which is interesting.
Yeah, I reckon a pattern is really clear. Strict mothers with absent dads. I mean,
what did you say?
Absent.
Absent. Yeah. A strict mother and an absent father.
Mothers and absent dads.
Well, probably that's something we do have in common.
Yeah, for sure. I reckon. I mean, not absent, just
slightly absent.
They weren't present that much.
They are only there to share the good moments, if that makes sense.
Oh,
you know?
Definitely.
They there for the party. But when there's a problem, they busy, and they busy because their problem matters more than our. It's more important because they are making money, they're making money, or they're taking care of our grandparents. So that kind of diminish our things,
I reckon that I don't know if it's masculine energy or it's our thing about that, or it's from
maybe generational for all the millennials
from Argentina, whatever it is. But it's not like that's more like regular for parties, drink something. Really other shit. It's really funny.
Yeah, my dad is like Rodriguez.
And
they cool.
They're
cool guys.
If for everything.
Yeah. Everyone loves them.
They have a bunch of friends. They always have an event to go. Always have a dinner with someone, whatever.
Yeah.
Everybody loves them. Everybody loves them. it's just sad. But in their personal life with their families, they are yeah absent,
Yeah, emotionally absent.
emotionally absent. They
But I
are
guess that's the reason why mothers were that strict, because I guess that our mothers both have something in common, which is they were
they must
they
they
masculine.
must no, they must to be
Mom and dad.
strict.
Yeah, I guess that they felt like, oh, if this guy is absent, I need to occupy their role too. You know, that I need to, because something we both have in common as well is that, for instance, my mom. So my mom did everything, like all the boarding part of like looking after, raising children, all the boarding part, like administration of the household, going to like when they go to school and have talk to the teacher, talk to the principal, arranged a discount because I went to a private school, but my mom got me a discount because otherwise she wouldn't be able to pay. My mom paid for my school. My dad, he didn't want to pay for that school. He was like, "Oh, why you want to send her to that posh school? Like she could go to like a public." And my mom was like, "No, like she needs to go there because this and that and that." And my dad was like, "Oh, I don't know." Yeah, my dad didn't know because he wasn't around. He was, don't take me wrong. I saw my dad very often talk on the phone, and my dad wasn't getting involved personally. He was more like to watch movies, to go for dinner, to play soccer, to have fun. But he will never ask me, "Hey, how you doing in school? Do you need to take you to the doctor? How you?" Nothing. He was completely ignorant, you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's important though.
I think I couldn't see that in the past, but I know what I couldn't see that because that was so painful. And that made me feel guilty somehow. It's like, oh, I'm giving a lot of work to my mom. But yeah, something I learned now that I am an adult is that my mom chose him. So she's not a victim. She's responsible of her creation as well. And I think I learned that now because I'm choosing my partner as well. And I'm responsible of the person I'm choosing. And even before Rodri, I remember talking to my friends, when I was single. And my friends were like, oh, this guy is so good looking. Oh, this one has this or that. And then I always knew that now that I am an adult, of course, maybe when I was 15, I was different. Yeah. Now that I'm over 30, I always said, look, I know what I need. I'm not Rodri is super good looking, yeah, for me. But I didn't choose him because of who he looks like. I was looking for something specific. Something, someone who could be my friend, could be my family member, we could speak the same language, not in like Spanish, but same language about music, about interest, about things that we can share. And I think I wanted everything that I saw my mom, she couldn't enjoy in her own relationship. And I think I came to the point or the stage of my life when I appreciate my story because thanks to what I saw in my mom and my dad, the things that they were lacking, for in their relationship, that gave me a clear idea of what I don't want to repeat and what I want to explore for myself.
Yeah. Like you said, it's really challenging. Shutting. When you're a boy, when you're a teenager, when you're an adult, it's really difficult to do that then. But yeah, I don't know. They did their best. I don't know. They didn't have a manual. Uh, I don't want to blame him and not anymore. I reckon
Your father, you mean? You
Yeah.
don't want to blame your father?
yeah, my father or my mother probably too. They did their best. So yeah, I'm pretty happy now that I forgive them. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy.
Well, that's an achievement. Forgiving is an achievement because it's not something
It
done.
sounds like freedom now.
Yeah, like forgiving is not something that you decide to do. It doesn't work like that. Forgiving is something you achieve after you try to
Yeah,
find the learnings, you know, and the
yeah,
and to be grateful for the experience of for the challenges, and then forgiveness come easily, flows without you really looking for that. If that makes sense, you know.
yeah. You have to feel it. You have to
Yeah.
feel it. It's not like, oh yeah, I forgive you for trying to do the dishes, or you didn't do the groceries. Yeah, forgive you. No, it should be something really special, especially with emotional things. You have to really feel it to be alright with yourself, with the other person, with the other people. You have to really feel it. Yeah, it's like exercise, I reckon. You have to exercise that part. You have to train it. You have to feel more that part about forgiving.
I think that when you're trying to forgive someone and you find it hard, my advice is try to start from little things, you know, like before you try to forgive your mom or your dad or your ex-partner or anyone who hurt you badly, try to forgive smaller things, you know, like try to forgive, I don't know, your colleague, your pet when is doing the wrong thing, you know, forgiving a friend, forgiving the president, I don't know, like things that are easy, you don't have built up a lot of emotion on top of it, you know. So then you start practicing that forgiveness, and eventually you're ready to forgive those who really need us, especially forgiving yourself, of course. Shall we continue in the next episode?
Yeah, for sure.
What are we planning to talk about the next episode? What do you want to talk about?
I reckon we can talk about financials in the couple.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yeah, right.
Cool topic. Okay, people, thank you so much for sharing with us this time through this podcast. Thank you for coming, visiting our home.
Yeah. See ya.